What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve from the Whiskey Hideaway, and you just clicked on video number 2 of 50 cocktails, bourbon cocktails that is, all of which are coming from the Bourbon Bartender book. If you haven't picked one of these up, highly recommend it. It's got a little information about the history of bourbon, tells you all about the tools and mixing and you know, everything that you need to know before you start creating these cocktails. So by all means, pick that up at your local bookstore. Today we're going to be doing number 2, and this one is called the Sling. It's one of the more simplistic versions of a cocktail, but it's not really a cocktail per se. Now, this one only has 3 ingredients. The first ingredient, obviously, is 2 ounces of bourbon, and today we're going to be using some Breckenridge. I only have a little bit left, so we're going to sip on a little bit of that. Next is 1 teaspoon of water, okay, and then 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar. And then take that concoction and pour it over ice. It also says that once you have tried this, the next step is to try it with a little bit of bitters. So I did bring out some bitters that I will try after this is all done. I do have my powdered sugar right here. And I got some ice, and I've got some measuring spoons because I did not bring my stuff out here. All right, let's get to it, right? So, first things first, we need 2 ounces of this. So, we got 2 ounces of bourbon. There we go. And yes, this is a plastic cup. Out here in the Hideaway, I don't have too many glasses. The only thing that's glass out here is what's in these babies. All right, so now I need 1 teaspoon of water. So here's my teaspoon. A true teaspoon. All right, then we need 1 teaspoon powdered sugar. Interesting. Okay, 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar. Kind of dilute that powdered sugar as much as I can. I wanted to do this before I put it over top of the ice because I didn't want it to just have little bits of powdered sugar left in there. I want to try and dilute it as much as possible. All right, that looks about as good as I'm going to get it. All right, so now we have our other glass here with our ice sphere, and we're going to pour that right over top. And that is a Sling. So, let's see what we got. Cheers. Huh. You know, they said that this is derived from a 5-ingredient Indian beverage. I think it was known as a punch, which most people would, in English-speaking countries, would consider a punch. And I can see why. That's actually really good. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's try and throw maybe a dash or 2 of bitters in here too. And yeah, this is why I'm not a bartender, because I just spilled stuff all over the place. And I don't have a towel. Of course I don't. So let's kind of mix these bitters in here a little bit. See what we got here. Now it really tastes like punch. Wow. I really cannot even taste the alcohol in this at all. This is dangerous right here. I like it. I like it. It's clean. It's not overly sweet because obviously, you know, you do have some sugar in there, but it's very different than using sugar cubes or simple syrup. I like it. All right, so that's number 2. Thanks for joining me once again, and stay tuned for the next one.